in particular, Netflix docuseries that you've been working on. Diddy do it?
Right.
You've been saying for years that you feel you knew Diddy's character.
Right.
It's just so sad.
All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else.
Damn.
Whew.
And because Jag knew about this for years.
So what's next,
decades.
Jag? What happens next, you know?
Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have.
I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected. He's got guns and he's got semen-coated VHS tapes.
No.
I would have went in a hazmat suit. There's not a day that's gone by in the past 4 years that I don't acknowledge that because of what I choose to do, I might lose my life today. That's a reality. Now I could let that me out. I could let that make me scared. Or I could say, I got good friends. People that believe in me. And I'm just gonna keep going full throttle until I can't go no more.
The hip-hop world is spiraling into chaos as leaked recordings, cryptic confessions, and chilling warnings tear through the industry like wildfire. At the center of the storm stand Diddy and Jaguar Wright, with 50 Cent stepping forward not to ignite another feud, but to sound an alarm the world can no longer afford to ignore. What started as quiet whispers has exploded into a twisted web of secrecy, betrayal, and raw power, hinting at buried truths that the music industry has fought desperately to keep hidden. Jaguar Wright, once celebrated for her soulful voice and fearless honesty, now stands at a dangerous crossroads between courage and collapse. Her recent social media posts feel less like casual updates and more like desperate distress signals from someone drowning in fear. "I'm tired of being afraid," she wrote. 5 words that sent chills through her fan base and left the internet holding its breath. This is no longer the bold, unshakable artist who once stood tall alongside the Roots. This is someone crushed beneath the weight of secrets too dangerous, too dark, and far too heavy to carry alone.
Denouncing me and then confirming me and then talking about, oh, blah, 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 blah. That all happened a day before the report about the 9-year-old boy was released. And before people started confirming that the video that was being shopped around was Bieber and Diddy. See, that's the problem with running your mouth, Vlad. That's the problem. You didn't realize on Monday that every word that you said was gonna be invalidated on Tuesday.
Real life. It ain't real life. Just ain't real life. Real life street stars. Know what time it is.
He brought you on to speak on Diddy, and it seemed as if your focus turned to Jay-Z, his wife.
That's always been my focus.
Yes. What?
They're one and the same. Tell me something. When you have a peanut butter jelly sandwich, if it's just peanut butter, it's just peanut butter. If it's just jelly, it's jelly. When you put it together, it becomes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and the taste is undeniable.
You saying Diddy and Jay-Z is peanut butter jelly?
Peanut butter and jelly. Let's deal with the sandwich.
We asked you this last time, and Piers Morgan said it. They're not here to defend themselves. Do you think the Carters will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about what's going on?
Beyonce is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say something?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there. How many up people does he have to be aware of before people see him for who he is?
It seems like these artists are trying to run away from their past. Diddy changed his name multiple times to say, that's not me, I'm trying to move beyond Diddy, I'm Love now. It seems like Jay-Z would try to run away from his past.
Calling that nigga Love and anything that he did love. Brother Love. What kind of love? Baby oil love? Baby love? Baby love? Explicit love? Hey! They never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Oh man, it's different now.
These lyrics are all hitting different right now. All the people talking about fathers, all kinds of stuff.
In the days that followed, her social media stopped feeling like a feed and started feeling like a public confession soaked in fear. Scattered thoughts, late-night breakdowns, and cryptic warnings left her audience shaken, unsettled, and desperately searching for answers. "They're watching me," she hinted, alongside chilling references to unseen dangers and sleepless nights that seemed to stretch into an endless darkness. Every post felt like a fragment of something far larger and far more disturbing, pieces of a puzzle pointing toward a reality the industry would rather keep buried. The same platforms that once celebrated her voice and amplified her artistry had now become her only lifeline, a fragile digital thread connecting her to a world she seemed terrified of losing contact with. Followers began obsessively dissecting every word, every pause, every cryptic caption, desperately trying to identify who or what she believed was closing in. What once looked like celebrity drama had violently shifted into something heavier, darker, and far more real. It now carried the unmistakable weight of genuine terror, the kind that radiates from someone who feels completely cornered, with every exit sealed shut. When an artist begins sounding like they are fleeing invisible threats, it forces an impossible question. Are these fears born from paranoia, or are they rooted in something the rest of us simply haven't been allowed to see yet? The gravity crushing her words feels too raw, too desperate to dismiss as mere speculation. This sounds like someone screaming to be heard in a world that has become dangerously, disturbingly good at burying the voices it fears the most.
Morgan, because there's a headline that went out that was very powerful that people are running with, where it just says, Jay-Z is the real monster. Now, before you speak on it, to even get to Piers Morgan, can you explain how that took place and why even take that interview to go forward?
Well, excuse me.
Bless us.
I can't say that I sought it out because I didn't. Truth is we didn't see it coming. But I have to credit Odell.
Got Odeezy.
My love. I have to credit him because since we've combined and joined forces and become a hell of an investigative journalism team. See, I'm the content, I'm the passion, I'm the voice. I'm also the brain, but I do too much by myself. That's the brain. That's the administrator. That's the bloodhound. And there were so many people that hacked into so many of my accounts. People didn't even know how to get in touch with me anymore. And Odell created that lane. And they reached out to him. Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And We talked about it briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me, then I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real life content on this blue couch. We thank you for that.
Do you feel that Piers Morgan allowed you to get, because you only have so many minutes, I know you don't know exactly how the show's going to be structured.
Yeah.
Did you get what you want to say out? And was there more for you to say? Of course there's more to say.
I'll never have enough to say.
Right.
There will never be enough screen time for me to say. But what I will say is, I'm grateful for the questions he asked. I'm grateful for the time he gave me to answer. And I pray that I was able to hit everything that needed to be hit for the public.
How did you feel about Vlad going after you?
I loved it. I saw the lineup immediately.
Right.
Especially when I saw the lawyer, Ariel, kid that came after.
Right.
What Piers did was brilliant journalism.
Right.
He created a beef without there being one. And he created multiple episodes for confrontation after. It's brilliant.
It is, Vlad had said you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
He has never wanted you on a show. He has
Ever.
reached out to you.
You know what? Hold up. Drum roll. Where do I find that receipt?
Oh, we got, is there?
On email.
Let me check.
Yeah, there's receipts?
No, it's on your YouTube, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
let me go over here to my baby's channel, Set in the West. Shout out to
Shout out
Set
to
in the West.
running the numbers up. Go there for all the exclusive.
You know, it's so funny. I love bigging his channel up.
Yeah.
I love it. I do. I love it. I love having a man that not only do I agree with his content, but it's great. And I can be like, ooh, my man over there doing, get over there.
I love to see something from scratch, turning up, going from,
Right.
I mean, it's already something, but to just see it rise to the garden. No Diddy. I love to see that.
Yeah, no, he's as much of an information bloodhound as I am. Is it in?
It's after.
Why does it say stash? That's not you.
Then what's that?
Oh no, somebody else covered it. Got it. The channel. I forgot I had to resubscribe again. I have so many
Jag,
channels.
come on, man. Jag, you gotta
That
be
deleted.
subscribed to Set in the West. You can't.
I know. I didn't realize I didn't subscribe on this phone. No, because they get deleted and I keep moving and I forget.
Oh man.
Okay. Is it on the community feed, baby?
Yeah.
It's a video. Oh.
What is the video of? If you
Hold
don't
on.
know?
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, DJ Vlad, you're wrong.
Oh shoot.
Is that it?
Oh shoot.
I don't know why more people aren't looking at this, but why isn't it playing? Is there a the Bluetooth? That's what it is. Hold on. I have so many phones and I never know what's connected to what and who and why. Those were going to, okay, here we go. Yes. All righty. See, there's a receipt. And this is what I love when people say, she never has any receipts.
Yeah.
She don't have any receipts.
Everyone knew he was the devil. Everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties when they were happening. If I got an invite, I would go. But there's a party within a party.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching for decades. It must stop.
Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, no, you're wrong. This nigga Vlad. Hey, Vlad TV, aka what's your name, bro? Vladimir Booski. It's Vladimir. Let me get get this straight because I'm not versed in Ukrainian. Vladimir Lyubovny. That's his name. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. Hey, yo, no, Vlad, this is Wolfgang. I'm gonna come at you as a tech guy,
Because he is a tech guy. That's his background.
I met
before
you
vlogging.
Carpet at the homie YG. Shout out to YG. I'm from Compton, but YG's from Bompton.
From Bompton.
I met you at his red carpet, and you were surprised to know. You were surprised that I knew who you were. I know you a tech guy. You come from the tech background. I got a tech background, so people know each other. Yeah.
Techie.
And I met you, and you were like, oh shit, yeah. I said, hey, what's up, Vlad? It is what it is.
Like Taki.
Vlad, bro, you're a vulture.
Yeah, he is.
You're not hip hop
at all.
You're about as DJ as DJ Tanner from Full House. You're about as DJ as DJ Academics.
He's a dick jockey.
A disgruntled journalist. How about that? Vlad.
He's not a journalist at all. He's a chronolist.
Vlad, you're wrong.
Honey, you should talk. For real, because he said he would never sit with us.
No, I know.
Never. He said he would never sit with me. He would never have me on his. He never wanted to talk to me. Never would.
But I got receipts. Vlad, why did you reach out to Jag back in June asking for Jag to be on the show?
Why you do that, Vlad?
Vlad, why you playing in our face?
Why you lying? Why you lying on his podcast?
And Vlad and your fat ass wife.
We'll stop there.
Damn.
Let's be very clear. This is the email that DJ Vlad sent me, his producer sent me, asking me to appear on his podcast on YouTube just after the Cassie video was released on my birthday. I saw it. I never responded. Odell responded. Weeks and weeks later. But then again, Diddy was already in trouble, so you really didn't need to talk to me because you couldn't do much disinformation with me. I guess that's why your friend from the Star Report, or should I say the Comet Report, because he crashed out just like a comet. I guess that's why he was so upset when I started asking him relevant questions about why he's propping up a liar. At this point in time, Vlad, I think it's only fair to say that Carol Johnson, your assistant, unless you're saying you didn't know, she sent this on your behalf.
As Jaguar's posts spiraled darker, the online response transformed into something raw, urgent, and deeply unsettling. Supporters flooded her pages with messages of alarm, solidarity, and desperation, tagging authorities, begging someone to intervene before the situation crossed a point of no return. Hashtags ignited and spread like wildfire, acting as digital distress signals fired into the void, hoping someone with real power would finally pay attention. Even 50 Cent, a man built on sharp wit, ice-cold composure, and unfiltered confidence, appeared visibly shaken, suggesting the music industry has a long and brutal history of devouring its own, and hinting that Jaguar's words might carry far more truth than the world was initially willing to accept. Other artists quietly reshared her posts with trembling energy, some desperately asking if anyone had reached her, others silently wondering whether she had stumbled onto something too explosive, too dangerous to ever say out loud. The atmosphere had completely shifted. This no longer felt like an audience reacting to celebrity gossip. It felt like a community rallying around someone teetering on the edge, a collective, instinct-driven effort to pull her back before it was too late. What started as online discussion had evolved into something closer to a full public intervention, and beneath every comment, every repost, every desperate plea, one chilling question continued to echo through the silence. If this many people can feel that something is terribly wrong, why does it still feel like absolutely no one has the power to stop it?
Jack, what is the protocol for a woman that's getting an abusive relationship? What is she supposed to do?
Well, it all depends on who the man is.
Someone
Or the
that's
woman.
rich with power, like P. Diddy.
I wish somebody would ask why Tweet was so ooey-sidal for so long, walking around with Missy Elliott. You know, I'm just tired of motherfuckers lying about this.
It's people constantly covering it up.
Just lying. All the women that have been hurt. You know, I remember the first time that happened to me. Took me 8 weeks before I could cough without wanting to vomit. 2 cracked ribs. They beat everybody the same way.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's like there's a fucking handbook when they sign their record deals. How to fucking hurt a bitch and keep her loyal. That nigga was so fucking like gung-ho that he woke up out of his sleep to whoop her.
It's a fact. Running down the hallway, butt naked. It's crazy.
So what I would like to do, first of all, Jag, I want to say happy birthday.
Thanks.
I know you wake up to this on your birthday. You see
What
this,
a birthday gift, right?
Right.
But I want everybody to know that what they're watching is what set a lot of things that are happening now into motion. There is a moment where enough becomes enough.
Hey, Jag.
Hey, babe.
It's Angel. Hi.
I know who it is.
Happy birthday for me as well, honey. As fabulous as you are. I want to know, I know that you have mentioned in previous interviews that there's nowhere to go when you are dealing with physical abuse or assault, when you're in these situations with these men who are in these positions. That there's, everyone's being paid off in some sort of way. How, when you know that, hey, this is a detriment to my life, how do you go about it? Do you kind of tell anybody that will listen so that there's a record? Do you try to run? Can you run?
The more people you tell, the more danger you are in. Because everyone's going to pick what side they want to fall on. And if you have more people that are worried about dancing with the devil than dancing with the angels, then you're on your own. So it's better not to say anything. You gotta vet everyone that you talk to thoroughly. Make sure they're not on the devil's take, and then
That's true.
you gotta see if you can find somebody that's willing to be brave enough to.
Cause like even let's just take Young Miami for an example. She's with Diddy right now. She gets paid around like $250K a month to do all these heinous things at these parties and with workers, and it goes very, very far. Now the people that she's surrounded with, she's probably surrounded with girls, from the strip club or ones that want to be city girls. They're literally gonna tell her, yo, get that money. You know what I'm saying? Go through it. She's gonna have all this support telling them to stay with this man. not really fully knowing what's going on.
To truly understand why Jaguar's situation feels so deeply unsettling, you have to confront the powerful, untouchable names she has dared to place at the center of her accusations. Over the years, she has openly charged several of the most influential figures in the music industry with manipulation, deliberate exploitation, and calculated, coordinated efforts to erase her voice entirely. Her allegations targeted rapper Common, delivered sharp and damaging criticisms toward Mary J. Blige, and pointed fingers at members of the Roots, claiming they played a direct role in systematically dismantling her career. But the statement that detonated the loudest shockwave was her explosive claim that Sean, Diddy Combs, held far deeper knowledge about the circumstances surrounding the notorious B.I.G.'s death than has ever been publicly admitted or investigated. That single allegation cracked the industry wide open, triggering stunned silence from insiders, calculated distance from major media outlets, and an unsettling surge of attention from legal observers who clearly found her words difficult to dismiss. When Jaguar later began speaking about what she described as hidden networks of influence quietly operating beneath the entertainment world's polished surface, the already blurred line between fearless whistleblowing and dangerous speculation became nearly impossible to define. Whether her words reveal buried truth the industry has long fought to suppress, or reflect her own raw interpretation of painful personal experiences, they have ripped open a conversation the industry desperately wanted to keep closed. In entertainment, sensitive information has always functioned like deadly currency, handled with extreme caution, traded in shadows, and kept far from the light of public scrutiny.
The end.
I think y'all ain't seen yet. It's just taste.
Ooh. Wow.
The thing that fucks me up is I know what Boo done for me. But I know there's another tape of me. And I'm just waiting to see where that's going. Wait to see another tape of me.
Oh, she's saying that there's another tape of her probably doing something, and she's having a feeling now as if it's gonna come up. Because at this point, she definitely has a good understanding that a lot of things are getting exposed right now. So that's probably been in the back of her mind. I wonder if what I did 20 years back or so, or 15 years back, is gonna come up.
Me up is.
Seems like the industry is falling apart right now.
What Boo done for me. But I know there's another tape of me. And I'm just waiting to see where that's going.
Where do you think that thing stands for Young Miami, for Carisha?
I think that she just slid her guys.
Oh, Carisha's Young Miami. I didn't even know that.
Hey, bitches like that. Those. I don't know why you complaining about eating shit. It's all right by me. I hate like her. The sexy reds. The Nicki Minaj. Cause see, those was already trash when they came. So they don't mind being shit all over. That's why they so overzealous. That's why they work so hard. See, it's easy for them. They used to it. Why y'all want everybody to be hurt as bad as yours? They be setting up just to watch them get so they can feel better about themselves. Don't you want Mika?
It's wicked. That's wicked.
That'd be the best birthday gift ever. All drop dead instantly.
So are you saying that like these female artists who are over in the public, they're that way for a particular reason because they're engaging in these
what they're
sort of
damn near
behavior?
down for every last bit of it. That they ain't down for the Tootsie get them good. Ain't that right?
Bro, she knows. She was in their position before.
25 years I've been working in this town.
It's just like, it's too crazy for people to believe.
And where I'm at right now, I look to my left and I can see Marina Del Rey. Where I left Cat. And to my right, I see Santa Monica, where I shot my Coca-Cola commercial when I was pregnant with Sam.
I think that THC starting to kick in a little bit for Jag right now.
I look behind me and I see Sunset Boulevard. All those drugs and all that crime.
After years of relentless speaking out, Jaguar Wright's name became something the industry quietly learned to avoid. Opportunities didn't just slow, they vanished. Collaborations dried up, interviews disappeared, and the doors that once opened effortlessly began slamming shut, one by one. Even artists she had once stood beside in solidarity began carefully peeling away, unwilling to risk their own positions by remaining too close to the storm she carried. In the eyes of many industry insiders, she had transformed into a cautionary tale, a living warning about what happens when someone speaks too loudly, too honestly, in a world engineered for silence and control. Yet despite the suffocating professional isolation, Jaguar never stopped. Her live streams grew longer, more intense, more urgent, her tone sharpening into something between defiance and desperation, as she continued insisting she carried truths too dangerous, too significant to let die in the shadows. She spoke about alleged recordings and buried evidence that, if ever surfaced, could shatter the carefully constructed reputations of some of the most powerful, most protected figures in the entire industry. Whether those claims are anchored in verifiable proof or remain suspended in the gray space of serious accusation, her position is an impossibly difficult one, trapped between a skeptical public and the crushing pressure that follows those who dare to challenge the untouchable. History has never been kind to those who go to war against powerful systems, and the emotional wreckage of that battle is written all over her story. What Jaguar represents cuts far deeper than industry gossip or personal grievance. It exposes the razor-thin, often brutal line between truth and perception.
It's a graveyard. It's just some of the ghosts are still walking around.
Well, Jag, we're so glad it's your birthday. We want you to feel better for the rest of the day. We ain't gonna take no more.
This time last year, I was in Lew Sterrett, not that far from where y'all at right now. The girls made me a spread. They made me an Oreo cookie fake, the cake with the commissary. They pulled out the summer sausage.
Yo, Jag
they put it on for me.
Yeah. Jag is baking on something good. Whatever she baking on is mighty sticky.
Shout out to all my girls on the 7th floor, North Tower. Who knows where you might be celebrating your birthday next year. Just keep the faith. I woke up on a concrete slab on a yoga mat last year for my birthday, and this year I woke up in a suite. And I can see the ocean right there on the rip. You ain't gotta understand me, but please believe me. I don't lie. A month ago, I sat here on this very channel and I told y'all, put the boots to that girl.
You sure did.
Why
say
don't
that.
y'all believe me? I don't know why they don't believe.
What's next, Jack?
The reactions from Jaguar Wright's peers have ripped open deep, uncomfortable divisions running straight through the heart of the music industry. Some artists, including Talib Kweli, stepped forward with visible empathy, resharing her messages, amplifying her distress, and openly urging others to check on her before it was too late. Others, however, retreated behind carefully worded statements about mental health awareness, offering just enough to appear concerned while deliberately avoiding any direct engagement with the substance of her claims. That glaring contrast has ignited a fierce and ongoing debate among observers about what that silence truly signals. Is it caution? Calculated self-preservation, or simply the paralyzing difficulty of publicly responding to accusations that carry real, explosive professional and legal weight? Meanwhile, 50 Cent, never one to soften his take on industry politics, made his position clear, suggesting that those bold enough to challenge powerful institutions are almost always met with swift dismissal and suffocating skepticism long before anyone with influence is willing to genuinely listen. His words struck a nerve because they reflected something far broader and far more troubling, that controversial voices, especially ones threatening to disturb carefully protected narratives, are often buried under doubt before the truth ever gets a fair chance to surface. The situation lays bare a deep and festering contradiction at the core of entertainment culture, an industry that wraps itself in the language of authenticity, raw honesty, and fearless self-expression through art, becomes a fortress of silence and calculated guardedness the moment real-world allegations begin threatening the people, the power structures, and the carefully constructed legacies it was built to protect.